All right, guys, just finished up round 2 on this 2019 Denali HD. So we originally had put a 4.5 inch BDS lift on it. Ended up setting it at right at 5.5 inches, I believe it was. It's been a year or so since we've done it. Came back in, did the full coilover conversion on it, raised it on up to 6.5 inches, put the 38x15.50 Toyo MTs on it, factory 20-inch wheels. If you're a fan of the bubble look, we've got a lot of these lately. Also had to do the 1.5-inch wheel spacers. When you're running the factory wheels on this kit, you will need spacers to run oversized tires. Now, this is going to be the dual speed adjustable coilover, so you're going to have your high and low speed adjustments here. This kit's going to come with both upper and lower control arms, as well as the full coilover. Again, the base kit we had previously installed, and it's got around 30,000 miles or so on it, which is going to consist of like the cross member, just the skid plate, diff drop, all that. But on this go, round 2, like I said, we went ahead, did the full coilover conversion, which is going to consist of the coilovers, the upper arms, lower arms. We added the upgraded heavy duty tie rod kit. We also replaced the Pitman and idler arm. We went with GM Pitman and idler arm, did the Cognito Pitman and idler arm brace kit. And then we did, if you can see it in there, the welding gusset to support the mount where it attaches to the frame, to keep that from fatiguing and flexing with these massive tires. We also, I can get you in here, got the Fox 2.0 steering stabilizer. And you get a look at the Pitman idler arm brace kit there as well. I don't think you can see the Pitman in this angle, but it's there. Again, we're sitting at 6.5 inches. Really good looking truck. Got killer stance on it. This is going to be one of the few kits on the market that actually come with both uppers and lowers. Now again, the majority of this kit's been on here except for the coilover conversion for a minute, so it's not all spotless anymore. It's still in really good condition. Now I will say one thing about this kit. So on the 11 to 19 models, the way they've designed the upper control arms go around the coilover, it will typically place you right on the verge of your alignment spec. Right on, what we find is we're able to get to preferred spec, but typically we like to get preferred on these is like 0.5. We like to get closer to like 0.25 if we can. Just gets a little bit better tire wear. But on this kit, it kind of limits us there. Sometimes we have to do a couple tricks to be able to gain some additional camber adjustment, just to make sure that everything is on par, so we don't have any odd tire wear or anything like that. Now they've changed that on the 20 plus models by increasing the length of the upper and lower control arms, and essentially just increasing the track width, making it more of a mid-travel, long travel kit. Also comes with longer tie rods, same tie rods I just showed you, but they're longer, and that moves the knuckle and the ball joint away from the coilover so that you've got plenty of clearance, and you have much more alignment adjustment from one extreme to the other, just like you would on a stock truck. So you're not as limited. I've seen some of these with these kits that have zero alignment issues whatsoever, and I've seen a couple that have, like I said, they're right on the verge of alignment, and we have to do a couple tricks on our end to be able to gain some additional camber. But we got it there. Looks awesome, drives great. As far as tire clearance, like I said, we do have to run the 1.5 inch wheel spacers. Very minor trimming on the back of the flare here. Across the front felt liner through here. And then on the previous setup, we had already raised the bumper up 3/8 of an inch and moved it forward 3/8 of an inch to gain additional tire clearance here. So we didn't have to do that, but we hadn't been already done, it would have needed to be done. On the rear, we're gonna have the Fox 2.0 shocks. Then we're gonna be running a 4-inch rear block. Truck is pretty much dead level. And guys, that's gonna be it on this one. One more thing. I did want to show you all the striker kit that we were wrapping up. Still in progress. It does look really nice. It's on this brand new Ram. We got 40s on it as well. Stay tuned for that one. Again, if you're not aware, we're running a Black Friday deal. We've got some, pretty much all of the brands that we carry, but some significant deals on BDS Incognito. So if you want some prices on that, email us, call us. Don't miss out. This time of year, we offer the biggest deals on these kits that you're gonna find. So don't wait around. These are real discounts, not just, hey, we're running a sale, it's gonna be cheaper. We're talking up to 20% off here and sometimes more. All right, guys, that's it for now. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, stay tuned for more.